Welcome to 108 Gate. We're doing the Taurus November reading. Taurus November reading. Let's get this started. We've got clarity. What kind of clarity are you seeking? Are you receiving? Are you wanting? Needing? Wow. Okay. Clarity about saying goodbye to what you no longer need. Seeing like glitter around as if there's glitter falling. Say goodbye to what you no longer need, as if you can just clean it out. What would you do? What would you say goodbye to? What would you let go of? And then let it be gone. Have the confidence. There you go. Be what you want to see. So if there's aspects of yourself that you're not happy with, you're not content with, you're not needing to be or have anymore as yourself, what are those things? Maybe you need to write it down, have that question, and just let that question float around a bit. And every time you think of something, have just a word of, I don't know, just being passive aggressive or being judgmental or whatever it is that you feel is there. What is interesting about this is it may be that your judgment of yourself is coming through as particularly negative, but you might actually not be that person. So I think the clarity is coming in more so about how do you perceive yourself? How do you perceive what you're about, what you're... Well, okay, you don't. Interesting, it flipped upside down. So you don't perceive yourself in an accurate manner. So you're kind of fighting with the wrong thing. You're fighting with the wrong aspects of yourself. So if you look at those swords, there's 5 swords that are crumbling and 5 swords that are intact. Kind of exactly how your energy is. So you kind of want the swords that are intact fighting the swords that are crumbling. Or you want to fight the sword, I don't know. I have no idea. Let's keep going. Your perception of yourself isn't accurate on some level, in some ways. What do you need to do to enable yourself to see yourself in an accurate way? You need to move on. You need to let go of certain things of yourself and just move on. There's certain truths about yourself that are not comfortable to deal with. So this could be... I'm just going to go with the energy that's coming in. On some level, you are sort of like negative about yourself in ways which keep you limited and restricted, which block you from being confident, which block you from being actually more of yourself. Where those things have come from, how those things have got there is not an issue. The issue is that you keep diving back into it with a sense of needing to keep a wound open. It's not going to be easy to hear this stuff, so I'm going to say that right now. Instead of keeping a wound open, look at which wound is healed, is cleansed, is purified, is healed over. Now you've got the residue in your consciousness and your subconsciousness, but the actual wound, it's done, it's healed. It's a matter of time now for you to just let go of the wound, let go of the memory of the wound, let go of the residue of the wound, and move on into a direction which is more suitable for yourself, which is more ideal for where you're heading, rather than holding on to the fight, holding on to the things which crushed you, holding on to the things which crumbled you. Making sure you're going in the correct direction, away from that which crushed you, away from that which hurt you. This is metaphysical, metaphorical, energetic, etheric, whatever you want in your aura. Clean it out, get rid of it. You don't need it. If you needed it, you'd know. then it would be right there in a practical way that you have to actually utilize it and deal with it. If it's just going round and round and round in your conversation, in your mind, in your head, in your thought patterns, and it's not actually serving anything, it's not even behaving like a good defense mechanism. It's just there, creating chaos, creating confusion, creating loops of going back on yourself, back on yourself, back on yourself. So we're going to get another feminine card for this side, the moon. You have the lunar eclipse tomorrow in Taurus, 28th. So when you come to this reading for November, this reading, particular reading, is going to have the energies of leading up to the lunar eclipse, and also the energies of having left the lunar eclipse, because this is for November. And then in the future, if you need to come back to this energy for whatever reason, if you keep a diary and you are one of those people that sees, oh, I know something was happening around this in November 2023, you can refer to it, and you can refer to this reading, whatever. I'm just letting you know. And then utilise the energies, utilise the information that's coming up. Page of Wands, I think, has come up in every reading, and interestingly enough, it's actually on the top of the masculine energy too. But you didn't get that card, I just pulled it out, so we're going to take that back in. Finding new ways forward, having a bit of maturity around where you've been allowing things to crush you. Walk away. He's not walking towards it, he's walking away from it, moving away. Chariot is moving away. The moon, illuminating where you need to be going, illuminating the good stuff, illuminating twinkles in the heart. That's what I was seeing. It says like glitter, as if it's like that. Interesting. Where are you heading? Why are you heading that direction? Is it a good direction? Is it good for you? Is it something you want to do? Then go. Don't even look back. Don't think back. If it's coming up in your mind, in your consciousness, process it and assess. Am I thinking about it because I'm holding on to the familiarity of the wound, the familiarity of that being a safe space? Because even though it wasn't a comfortable space, I knew where I stood. Therefore, it made it comfortable on some level. That isn't going to work anymore in the future. That's not going to work for where you're going. You need to be comfortable because you're actually comfortable, not just because you're familiar with something that's not comfortable. Familiarity with something that's not great for you is not a great safety net to have. It's not a great comfort blanket to have emotionally. Get rid of that comfort blanket, find a new one. It's going to take you being brave, and it's going to take you mastering this, because you've got the Seven of Wands in the masculine energy. You're going to have to master this. It's not going to be easy. You're going to be feeling like you're pulling on yourself, you're pulling yourself in, you're pulling yourself, pushing yourself out, you're pulling yourself out from out, and then you're pushing yourself back in. It's literally like tug of war within yourself. Keep going. Six of Wands, keep going towards your victory, keep going towards your victory. What does your victory look like? What does it smell like? What does it feel like? What does it sound like? Keep going in that direction, keep going in that direction, keep going in that direction. You've got the wheel now, even giving you momentum. Keep going in that direction, keep going in that direction. Do the work, do the stuff that's needed, do the crap that's needed to be done, and just sift it out, sort it out, let it go. Keep going in that direction. Let the clarity come in. You're not allowing the clarity to come in some places because the clarity of it is just way too emotionally sharp and painful and piercing. But if you don't let it be pierced, it's going to just keep building up, building up, building up, and it'll pop and be known anyway. So why not go into it with strength and courage and allow yourself to be in charge of receiving the clarity of certain things about yourself. Receive a realistic, objective perspective of yourself. That's your key for November. I hope that was helpful. I hope that gave you something to think about at least. Definitely one of the readings that I'm going to listen to again, because look at where the placement, what you have placed in your Taurus natal chart. What planets do you have in Taurus? And then look at where it is now, and that we're having this very, very, very powerful phase of a moon after we've just had the Ring of Fire. It's really just go. But you've got to sort this out first, otherwise you're going to just keep getting like a stretchy band or something. So you go like a bungee rope. You're going. You're not, if you don't accept the clarity of the truth of who you are, you're going to get pulled back again. So accept the clarity, receive the clarity, embrace the clarity, enjoy the feeling of clarity coming in. So for now, enjoy your November. Subscribe so you can get your December readings. And daily readings, we do daily readings as well. So for now, peace and love.